Senior bros, how you dey?
It's a different ball game because I know you very well. I think you are a God-sent man. In this drug problem, I think the Lord will show us mercy. I really thank you very much for your efforts. Trying to tell the people the truth, the effects of drugs in the society. I'm 68 years old man, and I've been in the system far back in 1984.
Since 1984, you've been smoking?
Yep.
What and what? Is it heroin, cocaine?
Heroin. Then
heroin is more deadly than cocaine.
Yes. Then for about 2 years, then I was a student in England, in London, where I studied.
Which school in London?
I studied at a London School of Business Studies in a very conducive environment, Tooting Broadway. You know, you are familiar with London. You know from Tooting. I was living in Stockwell. So let's get back to the issue of drugs. I've been on drugs for over 30 years, thereabout, off and on. I'm talking from the knowledge of my experience. Whichever angle you look at it, drug is not good. I'm in sympathy with a lot of Nigerian youths. They freak out with drugs. I really appreciate your effort trying to talk them to understanding, and may the Almighty God give you the power, the will to accomplish this. I know sometimes, it is not thy will, but thy will. May thy kingdom come. It's a very deadly situation.
Now, what do you want to do? You've stopped smoking cocaine, heroin now.
I want to educate the younger generation from my experience, because like in Nigeria, the National Orientation Agency, they are not doing enough. Even the NDLA, they are not doing enough to educate the younger ones,
about the consequences of drugs.
But drugs, man.
Because now we really have a lot of bad drugs in town.
Yes.
Ice, Colorado.
You cannot mention them. Even the NDLA, they lost count of the
drugs.
The drugs that are.
Pawpaw, colos, name it. And these are deadly drugs.
I said,
codeine.
Uncountable. So I think we need. We don't have to wait for thy kingdom to come or God intervention. It is we ourselves have to. Think twice when it comes to drugs. I think if God would spare my life, I will be able to get to the streets. It's a matter of finance.
Sir Jerry, God has spared your life. God has spared your life. Professor Jerry, the Lord has spared your life. That's why we are here today at Ikeja. And I want you to know that many have died. Do you know how many people have died of drugs?
You won't tell me.
The guy who introduced me to drugs, Francis Ajudu, he died of tuberculosis.
I was a TB about 2 years ago. My son in the US, then even when he knows I'm on drugs, I told him to send me $2,000. He asked me, Dad, why is it in dollars? I said, because he said, do you know what my son told me? He said, Dad, I can't send money to you in Lagos to be taking drugs. If you relocate back home, or I would I'll give you stipends and all that. I said, my son, now you will tell me how I will live my life. I don't talk to the idiot in the US.
No, don't say that.
No, I have to say the truth. Not until maybe 2 years later, I was infected by TB. With TB, you know.
Yeah. Through STEM, you are carrying because he's using STEM.
That was about 2 or 3 years ago. I have my living witness as I was smoking, unknown to me that I was infected. Because of my drugs intake. Now I wake up in the morning. I could not get up. My kid brother Tony have to come. I shit inside my trouser. Because of the drugs affecting me, I could not take care of myself medically. My TB infection is a different story. Then my son in the US now have to, when they took me back home, they passed me back home. I was dead on arrival. Nobody thought I'm going to leave. My son now, my nephew was there. He just flashed my son in the US. He spent about 2.7 million specialist hospital at the Akwa Ibom there. Ibom Specialist Hospital. I was on oxygen support, the TB infection.
It's okay. What is your real name? Because my partner in the US would like to pray. She's a lady. She's praying for you guys. She's a Pastor Alero Roslyn Eyesan. She's a pastor. So I want you